This clip perfectly explains what you were talking about earlier. What was I talking about earlier? 225?
In sex work in general, like being on cam or something like that, like that was the only kind of day that I could get through. Like I couldn't get through a day working as a waitress. Like I literally could not make it through the day. I couldn't make it through the day working in an office. I couldn't make it through the day doing anything other than sex work.
Do you think it was like the performance and the like what about it?
Yeah, I think it was the fact that it was like a performance and the fact that like your whole goal in it is just making someone come, and it's not like my whole goal is to like serve 500 people in this night and I'm a cocktail waitress. That I can't accomplish that, but like to make one person come, I can accomplish that. You know, like, and I just would way rather do that.
Bro, if you send me that freak one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind, okay? Take a fucking day off. I don't give a shit that one freak is shitting on another fucking freak, okay? Stop. You're just telling on yourself, chatter. Jesus Christ.
Than like what it was like to be a
You fucking linked that video like 8 times in the fucking chat over the course of like over the course of the entire fucking day. You should be happy and excited that I only fucking clapped your ass cheeks once today, okay? For one day, Chatter's mom. Don't do that. Stop sending me that.
waitress was like so fucking
Sure you didn't know.
traumatizing. Like my boss was so fucking creepy. He was like a actual sexual predator. Like nobody in porn's a registered sex offender. Nobody. And like, but like dudes that works at
So
restaurants
you basically
are.
felt safer working in porn than you did in a
Yes, so
restaurant.
much safer working in porn than in a restaurant, because in porn it was like this is
That's cap, but I get it. No, that's not fucking cap. What do you mean? Dude, this is like such a common misconception with sex work. It fucking frustrates me to no goddamn degree. It's just to endless degrees. Am I saying that right? I don't even know. My brain's not functioning anymore. I'm at the end of my fucking rope here, okay? My man, sex workers, like, there's so much stigma surrounding it where people just think, like, oh, they got litany of STDs. Like, no, dumbass. They get fucking tested for everything, okay? No. It's an industry that revolves around sex. The regulations and control, especially as it pertains to consent, is like incredibly high level. There's no sex offender on sex work. Ron Jeremy. Bro, Ron Jeremy. Oh my God. Ron Jeremy is not a fucking sex worker anymore. What the fuck are you talking about? He doesn't even have a brain anymore. He's in jail, isn't he? And he's like demented. Oh, full support for sex workers, but sex work it's in and of itself is entirely exploitative, in my opinion. Cool Albanian, you missed the entire. You missed the rest of the conversation. Registered sex offenders was the point of discussion. I think registered, maybe not, but come on, man. James D. Owen Gray. No, that's actually okay. I know this person 100% is at least super knowledgeable at sex work, because you just brought up 2 very famous abusers, including Owen Gray, which I don't even think many people know, okay, would know about. They often get blacklisted. Literally. I don't know the exact details of the Owen Gray situation, but I have heard that as well. But yeah, James Dean is like the perfect example of this. Even when they get a real legit sex worker in front of them saying the thing, they're anti-sex work, people can't shut the fuck up about their dumb opinions. Like, there is abuse in every fucking sector, like she just described, that often goes unnoticed. Sex work in and of itself, sex work, on the other hand, is like one industry where if any kind of thing like that happens, there's a self-regulatory mechanism. I normally agree with you, but many professional sex work studios are incredibly exploitative and have the image of consent when it's not actually. Like, I'm pro sex work, but I don't think you should avoid the abusive aspect of many parts of the industry. There are many ex-stars who talk about this. Yeah, it's always ex-stars talking about this. But also, not only that, but, you know, like I said, it's not a perfect industry. And if you want to make it perfect, you have to ensure that it's legal, okay? Decriminalization is where it starts. Like Pornhub is a great example of this. Pornhub, on the one hand, has been truly profoundly beneficial for a lot of sex workers. On the other hand, Pornhub was fucking gross, awful, had no controls whatsoever until like some psychotic, ultra Christian, like borderline fucking fascist, anti-sex worker weirdos had to literally create a mass harassment campaign for them to take notice and take action against deepfake porn, again, which, you know, OnlyFans still has a hard time. I mean, not OnlyFans, sorry. Pornhub still has a hard time regulating, like child pornography and any other kind of like exploitative subject matter that is not sex work. Okay. They literally had to. They were forced into it. They got too much pressure. Anyway, I think I saw a recent uproar in the sex work community over weird predatory practices, usually business related among male sex workers. But again, the remedy for that is allowing people to discuss that and make sure that those people are ousted, not clamp down on sex work as a whole. I know. Meanwhile, a lot of people will literally use the industry that is trying to self-regulate with the limited fucking tools that they goddamn have, okay? And any kind of like self-regulation within that industry is used as a talking point against the industry's existence, which makes it even harder for the industry to self-regulate or exist. Very frustrating. Anyway. Why are people asking me dumbass
What
questions?
we're gonna do today, there wasn't like then this random guy comes up to you and tries to touch you. None of that ever happened to me. Like there was no like, oh, then now this guy is trying to have sex with you. Like none of that shit ever happened. Like everyone was just completely consensual and like I don't know, like it was just so I just felt so much more respected there than in a restaurant.
Oh my God, leftists literally walk around blaming everything on capitalism. When the second sex work comes up, all of a sudden the issue is the work we choose to do, not the capital structures that make all jobs coercive. What are you talking about? I've been sexually harassed, assaulted in every job I ever had. In sex work, I get to be in complete control of who has access to me. Exactly, but that's the problem. I hate to... I don't know. I don't even want to say this. I don't want to even say this, but I feel like a lot of this conversation or a lot of this what is this fucking 40-minute Charlie
today's
video?
One of those days. Just like chips and salsa at a Super Bowl party, I'm about to double dip in here.
I'm not touching this. Oh, no shot. Nope, skip. That's a skip. No shot. Big drama shit. He should have never fucking covered it. Bad. It's entirely on his LSF drama is bad. Bad news bears. But good stuff because I will have Charlie on the Fear M podcast this weekend. Hopefully I'll be able to get to talk to him about how he dealt with it and my experiences with dealing with this shit.